What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Today, I want to talk about this whole corny ass Consequence versus Joe Budden situation. I really wanted to do a rant on that show, Love and Hip Hop. I said I would do it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet because I really do not want to put myself through watching that fucking bullshit ass show. I already know it sucks. I seen like 10 to 15 minutes of one episode and I just felt as if, my brain cells were slowly deteriorating watching that show. But anyway, for those that don't know, these two MCs, Consequence being from Queens and Joe Budden being from right here in Jersey, they are both stars on this reality TV show, and they've been beefing for the last couple weeks. And I don't know if any of y'all heard of this shit. I've been following it just loosely, but it's been getting so big that I've had no choice but to get into some of it. And I know this started out with Consequence going on, I believe it was, I'm not sure if it was Hot 97 or Power 105, one of the radio stations, and he went on there and he was just talking mad fucking reckless, and he was asked about Joe Budden, and I forget what happened. You could just search it. I'm sure most of y'all have seen the video or heard the audio. And long story short, Joe Budden had confronted Consequence at a radio station, and the cameras were rolling, and Joe Budden just basically stood there and asked him, yo, you need to get something off your chest. Get it off your chest now while I'm standing right here in front of your fucking face. And if you watch the video, Consequence looked mad fucking shook. I don't think he was expecting Joe Budden to be there, or at least it looked that way. And Joe Budden was just standing in front of him with a coffee cup and this intimidated, low baritone voice, just standing there, standing his ground, just, staring him down. And Consequence basically, was kind of backpedaling or whatever, and Joe Budden left it at that. So the other day, Consequence and Joe Budden, I think they were recording a show, the Love and Hip Hop reunion show. A lot of these reality TV shows, after they finish a season, they'll have a reunion fucking show where everybody comes together and see if they solve their bullshit problems or whatever the fuck. And Consequence tweeted that he smacked the shit out of Joe Budden at the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Then Joe Budden tweeted back, yeah, this motherfucker, a sucker punched me from behind or whatever, or jumped me from behind. And Tahiri, who is Joe Budden's girl or ex, I don't know, he said Tahiri snuffed him and he ran. He goes, it's all on tape, that's how pussy niggas get down. Something like that, something to that effect. And today, what I saw was a new video of Consequence. I don't know where he was in New York City, but it was either Joe Budden or one of Joe's people was assaulting Consequence in the street or whatever. And Consequence's people came and pulled him and put him in the fucking, was pushing him in the his ride or whatever. And Jen Penn, who was Consequence's baby's mama, was just screaming out, oh, I'm calling the cops, you fucking pussy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm rambling. I fucking hate this shit. hip hop has officially jumped the shark when it comes to this beef bullshit. It officially jumped the shark. This shit is fucking retarded. It makes no fucking sense. This shit just proves to me, and this is something that I've said before, that it's not even about the music anymore. No one can make dope music. That's why all these stupid ass MCs get in the game and they rap like shit, and all they have is either a gimmick or something around the music. Like they don't even have to put out music. They could put out one fucking album and then just have some stupid ass reality TV show and springboard and do all this other shit. It's fucking retarded. For example, let me tell you what I mean. I'm gonna use Consequence as my example. How I found out about the latter part of this whole situation with Consequence getting assaulted, someone was talking about it on Facebook and posted a video, so I'm like, shit. Like, you know, I basically was saying what I'm saying now, like, yo, this shit is getting out of hand. It's not even about the music no more. And then this person said, well, Consequence has a mixtape out. You know, he dropped a mixtape recently. And I'm like, really? You know, this is exactly what I mean. Like, this whole situation is taking precedence before the music. You know, I didn't even know Consequence had a mixtape out. I didn't know. And I would consider myself a Consequence fan. You know, I've seen the guy in concert once. I've seen him live, and you know, I've been following him ever since he was signed to Good Music. Well, obviously, I know him from the Tribe Called Quest days and all that shit. But you know, that he became, you know, on his own. You know, like he had his own like prominence with Kanye West. You know, because Good Music was really popping at the time, still is popping, but you know, when Kanye started signing some of these flagship artists, Consequence was supposed to be one of them. And my point being is, I didn't even know the motherfucker had any other music out. You know, I know he had a few mixtapes here and there, but I didn't know he had one recently. And this whole situation is just gonna get Consequence and Joe Budden bigger paychecks, because a lot of you fucking idiots out there in TV land are just gonna tune into that stupid ass show just to see what the fuck is going on with these two. And again, I'm going on sounding like a broken record, but this is why I fucking hate reality TV. You know, especially when it's looming over the art form that I love so much, hip hop. Like, it's just gonna turn motherfuckers into clowns. Joe Budden, at least I could say with his music, he's been a little bit more consistent. You know, people know what he's known for. You know, he stays critically acclaimed and all that shit. So, you know, I guess I could kind of say that, you know, Joe Budden is really right now trademarked for his music, you know, but unfortunately he's linked with this fucking show. I really do not want to watch these shows, because I know that I'm gonna see some shit by you know, that has to do with obviously some of the people that I've grown up to love, that I'm just gonna turn out hating them. And this is a perfect example of what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm almost to the point where I do not want to, you know, buy any more of these niggas CDs. I'm dead ass serious. I don't even want to buy a Consequence CD. I don't want to buy another Joe Budden CD, because this shit is fucking retarded to me. And it's just, it's fucking stupid, you know. And that's all I gotta say. Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about this whole fucking situation. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I think I rambled enough, alright? Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. That's it. Stay tuned for more rants and reviews. Peace, bitches.